Although no one can know with certainty what will happen each week, we can use historical data to determine probabilistic outcomes. If you're new to my content, I'm Privacy Smurf, the mind behind Zenalytic trading. My mission is twofold: to deliver objective, analytical content and to educate on systematic trading strategies. The goal is to equip you with the essential building blocks for developing less biased trading approaches and a comprehensive market strategy. If you're unfamiliar with seasonality, I'll have a video specifically on this soon, but you can check out last week's video if you're having a problem following along. I'd give a brief explanation near the beginning of the video. Bitcoin closed out the week bearish, playing out in line with historical seasonal trends. Altcoins, however, to the contrary, didn't follow the seasonal trend and also closed bearish. Up in the title, I've included a percentage which is showing how accurate the historical seasonal trend was to the current year's performance. Bitcoin has an impressively high accuracy. For whatever reason, it's very much affected by the external seasonal factors. The altcoin accuracy is almost 55%. However, given its limited track record, these results should be interpreted pretty cautiously. Moving on to the seasonality for the week 32, the background direction on Bitcoin is dark green and the seasonal trend line is up. This is showing that many more weeks were bullish than were bearish, and the overall net percent gain was positive throughout all the years. I've made a second image that shows the same information, but I'm curious about your feelings on the presentation, so let me know in the comments. The seasonal trend line is the same, but instead of the background color, I've included columns that show the percentage of how many years were bullish. In Bitcoin's history, this week was bullish 65% of the time. Moving to altcoins, the background direction on the chart is dark green and the seasonal trend line is up. This shows that many more weeks were bullish than were bearish, and the overall net percent gain was positive throughout the history. The image with the alternative view is showing that this week was positive 75% of the time. There really aren't a lot of complicated pieces here, but putting it all together, I'm leaning towards a bullish week. That's not really hard to imagine after such a quick and steep sell-off. That being said, lines on the chart right now is kind of thrown out of the window. If I'm looking to take advantage of this seasonal influence, I'd be watching to try either a breakout of a resistance ahead or for a bounce when prices return back to a support. We're in the thick of an emotional move, and it may not be over, so be very careful in any long positions that you take. It can be really easy to get caught up and overextended when terms like generational wealth keep popping up around times like this. Come pop by and say hello in the Discord from the link below. Let me know what you think about the new images. I hope your portfolios are faring well, and I'll see you again next week.